but there are a lot of things that she does specifically for story points.
Yeah. Especially sometimes we're shooting like in the motel scene, and I want to have a t-shirt on because it's like, listen, we're in the motel, we've been here overnight, like I wouldn't be wearing a coat and a jacket. And she'll say, the problem is that you get a phone call from Bobby, and you rush out of the room, and the next 4 scenes are outside at night, and you're in a t-shirt, so you can't have that. And a lot of times, the beginning of one episode will start like we have the beginning of the prior episode, and so we'll wear a whole outfit and an episode for 2 episodes or something like that. And so we're gonna have indoor and outdoor scenes. And if there's a fight scene, we can't put sleeves on. A lot of times it'll have a stunt double who wears pads or us wearing pads because we have to go onto a wall. So there are a lot of considerations.
That's right.
Thank you.
It's great to see y'all. I'm from West Virginia, so I say that word too.
Yeah, good to see you.
And one of my favorite elements of the show is the protectiveness that the brothers show each other. So I was wondering that if, as Jared and Jensen, you've had any moments where you felt or displayed a protective attitude toward one another.
One time he tried to eat some of my fries. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think it's happened all over. Yeah, season 1 we got jumped by like 8 guys.
Yeah, that was the one I specifically heard about. So
Yeah.
could you elaborate a little on it?
Well, we're still here, so we're good. They didn't see us stand up. They're like, that's that 7th heaven guy and that short guy. That's him. And they were like, we're from the South, boys.
But yeah, I mean, that was
a specific
6.5 years ago. There's absolutely been times when he and I have had to stand up for each other in real life. I mean, we do so much, like even like here this weekend, you know, we'll be hanging out this weekend, and you know, there's absolutely been times where it's like, hey, what's going on, you know? We fly home constantly. I remember one time this guy was just got on the plane and, you know, already in our seats, and he just was acting like a total jackass, and Jared immediately just like stood up, grabbed his bag, threw it in the overhead compartment, and I was like, oh, I need to you know. I need to do this. But I mean, there's a definite sense of I got your back, and there has been since day one. So.
Thank you so much.
One of the reasons why I love Nashville so much is because of the variety of life episodes. My question is, which scripts surprised you most from the first reading, either as I can't believe I get to or have to do this, or as I can't believe they keep up with it?
Let's start with season 1, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically all the ones in season 2 and 3.
That's both. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that I can, you know, one that comes to mind immediately is changing channels. What's that? Yeah, basically anything by Ben Edlund is, what? Fairies? The teddy bear blows his brains. We have gotten over the, what the hell kind of show is this? A long time ago. There are very few things they can throw our way that we're like, that's weird. I mean, especially at the French mistake, it's like, all right, like, basically.
And real Ghostbusters for y'all.
So I think it's actually very exciting for me, and I know Jared will be a part of a show that has an opportunity to go that outside the box. And not only do we go there, but we jump wholeheartedly into it, and we do it a lot. So I think it's great that we have the ability to, as a storyline, to go all, I mean, the Western episode. It's like, what's next?
I remember, you know what's funny is that I remember, I for sure, I think Jensen did as well. The first episode we ever did that kind of touched on angels, which was long before season 4, it was called touched on House of Gold, how it got changed like 3 or 4 times, so House of Gold was tired. And he and I both read it, we were like, are we making a religious statement now? Because we got the show to do kind of urban myths and legends and things that go bump in the night. And he and I both kind of, it was difficult to kind of wrap our heads around, like, wait, are we now going to be a conduit for the writers to have a religious message of some sort? Like, we both had a difficult time kind of dealing with that. I did especially because I was like, well, what are they going to end up wanting to say? Like, now I'm saying it. And it was really...
I think that was the first time we actually had a conference call. Like,
we first time we had
sat down, we're like, we just need to talk about the direction of the show because we're a little confused right now. But they listened to us and they were like, no, that's not, this is our own fictional story that is, going to go crazy and kooky, and we'll take little pieces of, biblical story and twist it and turn it into, so we're like, okay, it's obviously like not
And then by the time season 4 happened, I think they wrote it during the summer, and they were like, send it to them, they're on vacation, they're not going to care to read it. Somebody was like, cast out, what? But that worked out pretty well, so I'm glad the show ended up going there. We like to say about Supernatural, they really delved into all these different arenas, so it's been nice.